working on our Sniffer Sanctuary. We gotta go down into our storage area. We need to find our sniffer eggs and a couple other items. So it'll just take us a quick second to get all that stuff done. Going to hit those likes while we're getting things set up here. It really does help out the channel. Yeah. Let me just finish getting my end ready. Yes, yes. All right. So, in our last episode, we finished up getting this area done. I can't wait to see the slimes spawning in here and dying. I think that will be amazing. But we got all this stuff done. I think it looks fantastic. Let me know in the comments section below what y'all think. Let's take a drink of some tea. All right. Let's go find these sniffer eggs. There we go. See, there's our 2 sniffer eggs. We need some moss. There we go. There goes one. Oh, we got all these buckets of cod. Oh, we don't need them. And we still need to do a frog life farm. We have a bunch of the materials. Let's just double check. Yeah, we got a bunch of the materials that we can make a frog life farm. I think within the next couple of episodes, that's what we're going to be doing. We'll do the sniffer farm, this one. If I can actually live stream later on today, we will do a frog life farm. And we'll just keep up with all these farm buildings until we have enough to where we can just build some awesome buildings. Now I am thinking about the gravity. We have like a gravity type bug, where like we can place sand on a drip leaf, power up that drip leaf, and every time we go in and out of the nether, it will like just make more of those items. I think we might build one of those. I'm not sure. So I'm going to be thinking about that one. Let me know if y'all think that would be okay, or if y'all are like totally against like sand duping. Please do let me know. I really do, care about what y'all say and what y'all think. Let's see. Oh, and Jeff, look, I decided to put you in the world. I hope you enjoy. You're an iron and Intensitium 1. I guess hopefully that's how you pronounce your name. Sorry if I just butchered it, but you're in the world also. So I think what I'm going to do is, like, every single time we live stream, from the people that are in chat actually talking, I think for right now we're going to put y'all into the world. So yeah, we'll take that one. We need to take these out. We'll take all those. We'll take the bone meal, the spruce. No, we can leave that. Okay. Ooh, was it working? I don't know if it's working or not. Oh. Hopefully it works. I mean, hopefully it works. And also we're gonna need some rails. Okay. Here, let's see this number. We're gonna take this, we're gonna set that down. Okay. We're gonna get that out. Let's go on and put that right there. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go on and put this stuff in here. Okay. All right, let's go get our rails. Let's go get our bed. Let's get everything we are going to need to build this thing. So we got sniffer eggs. We got the moss and stuff, but we also need the rails. We need a collection system, which is gonna be some hoppers. We need powered rails, regular rails. So let's go on and just grab all that stuff. And here we will take this. Ooh, we can use that. We'll bring some chains. You know what? Let's just do this. And actually, we will take buckets. Okay. Now we can come in here. We are needing our rails. So there goes that. And we'll take these. And we will also take these. And of course, we're going to need more iron. Yeah, we really need to start going and mining for some, well, go at least chopping down trees dark oak. I thought, yeah, there's a dark oak there. Here, we'll take some of those cherries. Some dark oak. Let's see. Oh, snap. Okay. How about this? We'll take all this out. And we will put that there. And then we'll put those 8 there. So it looks like we're going to be building out dark oak and cherry. So hopefully you like this build. I don't know how it's going to look, how it's going to turn out. You know what? Let's do this. Since we're already here and we're already thinking about it, let's go on and grab some more of these. We have the only geode that we've found so far right here. You know, thinking about it, I'm kind of getting a pretty decent idea for how I want it to look. So we will yeah, see. And we don't really need that many. Oh, okay. I think that will be good. We got a couple that we can sprinkle around, make it look a little bit magical. Okay. Okay. Now, for the stonemasons, we are going to be doing like a deep mine for that. Okay. And the way I think we're going to go about actually doing it, I'll show you in a second, because this is also going to be part of the sniffer process. Okay, we'll put that one there. Let's go on and eat. Okay, let's see, we will just put this stuff right down here. We will take just one, and we will take our hoe. Okay, we will take our bone meal. Okay. Now we already know that we can't put those on this side, so they're gonna have to be back here somewhere. So let's go on and start doing this, so that way we can start getting their mine ready. you know, and aka the letter J, if you're watching this, let me know what you think. How am I doing? Now, me personally, I think that these guys should come up here. These are your, I'm thinking up here for like the stonemasons. Or who knows? Trying to think of what I would want to do for them. Okay. So let's go on that silk touch. Let's go on and see about lighting this up some more. So that way we can stay protected. Looks like we actually did a pretty decent job at it. So we'll do something like that. Yeah, we won't worry about going down there. I don't know if I want to use this cave system or not. So I'd say let's get on over here. Maybe right here. Let me look at something, y'all. Let me look at something. There we go. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking up on Chunk Base, where we could actually find this 144 to 160Z. So that would be over here, 144, and then minus 448. That'd be right over there. I don't know. Because I think if we went through like a geode or something like that, I think that would look pretty cool. But we still need to be able to make an actual decent farm. Let's see. X 512. Let's go check out this area. $240 to $224. So we'll come back this way. $512. So that's up here. Oh. Okay. Now we are looking for minus 480. There we go. So 224 to over here. Yeah, so all this area would be actual slime farm whenever we chose it. But looking at where we want these guys to be at, so we can start digging it away. I think these stonemasons would actually be better, you know, somewhere like back here. And they're close enough to everybody else. You know what?
I'm not a writer. Okay.
We'll just go on and start right here. Oops. I didn't know. Oh, man. Yeah, this is still from like the very, very beginning of this series. Oh. Now that we have torches, we can actually torch it up. Let's go and move away. And then we'll come right back over there.
For those who
Yeah, I really wasn't planning on doing like an exploring video, but I guess we are because of this big, huge, massive hole. Definitely don't need. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Come on, jump up. Get up there. Die. Okay. Dang, what is up with all these mobs? Okay, well. Okay. There we go. Let's see. We will pick that up. Let's see. We really should have a block with us just as a building block so we can actually get to and from. Let's go on and grab that building block. Ooh, look, look, look. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll go and shove that in there. You know us, we're gonna need lots of food. So let's go on and come back down here. You know, let's go and grab it. We're already down here, right? We'll just grab that. All right, let's go to where we're going. And again, you know, what I decided is those that actually do chat within the live stream, I'm gonna go through towards the end of the live stream and name them in the world. We'll pick a random person every single live stream. We'll get these areas started filling up. So if you want your name here in my world, then start talking. It's a very ingenious idea to get conversation right. All right, let's see. All right. Now, since we do need some more of this stuff, this is going to be the easiest way for us to farm up moss right now. I mean, we gotta dig out all this area anyway, so you know, might as well cover it all in moss. Okay. There we go. See? Oh, where's my bed? Did I not bring it? No. Okay, well, let's go get our bed. Okay, let's get down here. This time we'll actually bring it up. Give me just 1 second. Okay, let's go up to the surface now. We'll dig out this next layer, and then we can actually start setting up the hopper system underneath it. And all that other good stuff. And I think this one will turn out a whole lot better than the last one. Just because the simple fact that that last one, it was too many turns, and so a lot of those mine carts can't move back and forth, not without running into each other. Okay, let's go on in. We'll dig that out. Let's see. And we'll take that out. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's go on and take this stuff down. Okay, so we will toss that in there, toss that in there. Let's go on and grab out these. I thought we brought more chests. Didn't we grab them? Oh, there we go. So we'll actually do something like that. And we'll toss those in there. Now we already know that it's going to be like one, two. So I would say we'll go right here. Oh yeah. Okay, sweet. So since we know about those, come on, I didn't we grab the levers when we grabbed these? Yeah, we did. Okay. So the levers, they're gonna go on the underside of this one. So what we need to do is let's go on. Okay. Something like that. And then we're going to take that. Let's go and put some lights down. We'll go to 424. Oh, we were very close. Let's see, we will remove that. Let's put that in our inventory, and we will stick that in our inventory. Oops. Okay. Okay, well, there goes that. Now for the same thing over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we need a couple more of those. Let's see, do we have cobblestone? Yes, we do. Let's go on and just get rid of these. Okay. Where did we see it? Cobblestone? Okay. There we go. Let's see. Let's go on and put these down. Yeah, like, why is it still connecting? That part I don't understand. Let's. I would think that I wouldn't be able to connect, because if I do, Oh, that stinks. Let's see, what about now? Nope. Okay. Well, that's not any good. Oh, no. Okay. All right, let's go on and lay down our bed. Let me sleep. The zombies, they're after me. I mean, I get that, you know, well, we'll be able to stop them. I already have an idea on how we're going to stop them. What we'll do is we'll push them back by one. That's what we'll do. Ouch. So every other one would be pushed back by one. So like this. Nope, never mind. Because if we did something like this, okay. Here, let me just get rid of this. Okay, might as well just go on and start it all over again. Something like that. I think that would work. So we'll just move those things over by one. All the little switches and stuff that we put down there. So all right. Yo, I am making a what are they called? Let's see, a sniffer. Yeah, a sniffer sanctuary. Let's see. How are you doing today? Nope. Didn't want to do that. Nope, not right there. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm doing the tracks for it, and these will have like minecarts. Oh yes. Let's see. These are my settings. I mean, this is strictly just nothing but survival. So we're not even gonna be curing villagers in this world. Oh, I mean, today we've had some amazing builds that we did today. We did, let's see, let me take you down there. Let's see. We did all this. This is our entrance into our mines. And then right over here, we did all this because we do have like a slime. Like slimes have been spawning over here, so I figured we'd make a quick little slime farm. We're moving our villagers out of this room. This is going to be, you know, a subscribers / chatters room. You know, just show gratitude towards everybody that's coming in, subscribing, and also chatting. So now we have a few people. At the end of each stream, we go through the entire chat. We pick one person. I have myself, but one other person, and yes, this is on a realms. The one other person, like, I can show you. He's very seldom on, and he's like somewhere way out there. And so the only time we see each other is whenever he comes to actual spawn. Now one thing that you must know about me is any of these farms that I make, I'm going to explain what they do and how they work. Like, we just finished up this is a forging factory, so we do have 3 chimneys, and what's in here is a 16 portal gold farm. This is my own design. So you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 2 sets on each row. And this is actually fully functional, and it's pretty amazing. With this one, what I did was I decided to make everything automated. So we come down here. Now down here's not finished, but we do have our furnaces. This is what smelts down all those golden swords. And then we decided to separate them out. So we have our buckets coming over here, and we have our gold that flows through here. Now, you know, you can leave it at that, but I decided to take it one more step further. I put in 2 sets of crafters. This one smelts the golden nuggets. Well, it doesn't smelt, but makes the golden nuggets into golden ingots. This one takes golden ingots and turns them into gold blocks. Now, how many gold blocks do you think that I've gotten from this 16 portal gold farm? I mean, anybody want to take a guess? You know, 4 or 5 blocks. There you go. And this is probably about from like 30-40 minutes worth of actual AFK time. So we're gonna go down there Yeah, that's just 30 minutes. I mean, waiting. I gotta repair my tools. I love repairing my tools here. So let's come right down here. Yeah. So this one, you have to have multiple trident killers. I'm still thinking that we're gonna have to add 3 more to this complete farm, and you'll see why. So we turned it on. Here they start coming in, and let's just get ready for it. Now it gets better. It gets better. Here, let's stand right there. And you'll see they're just flooding in. Now, you can see it from down here, but whenever you come up here and you see what you have, you're going to want to build this farm too. And all that is all on live. We built this farm completely live. Now these are all of them that haven't been killed yet. And since we actually built it right here, we can actually be close enough to our gold farm. So our gold farm still produces, which the gold farm's right on the other side. Let's go on and come down here so that way y'all can see that in fact we are actually making items. There you go. And then as these come in, you know, of course this is, do I have a trident farm? No, all my tridents are from just strictly just going out there killing. But I do want to make a trident farm. Just my trident farms, all my farms have dual purposes. You know, I don't want to AFK just for one item. So if I'm going to make a trident farm, I'm going to make it over an ocean water monument farm. So while I'm AFKing the ocean water monument farm, we're gaining crafter. No, the crafters is something new that's been introduced to Minecraft. Yeah, the only mods that I have on here is one so that way I can see chunk borders, and the other one is what was it? I don't remember, but it's nothing like cheaty. But definitely a ocean monument farm is definitely gonna be one of the farms that we build. I mean, we don't even have like a light farm just yet, which I'm thinking this weekend we're gonna be doing a frog light farm on a live stream. So far, I mean, this is our iron farm right here, this lighthouse. And yes, we do have actual smoke from the factory. Frog farm, that's for the frog lights. You go into the nether, and that's where you make your frog light farm. And typically, well, you know what? Y'all want to go on a little trip and we'll come right back over to this world? Here. Let me take you to one of my other worlds. Now this one's a 26,000 day world. I've had this world since 119. As you can tell, it is all on Realms because I play on every single device out there. I have PlayStation, Xbox, iPad, of course PC, and a bunch of others. I'm a big Minecraft nerd. I love Minecraft. So what we're loading into, it's called, yeah, we'll download everything. It's called Castle Rock. Okay. So typically we wouldn't be right here whenever we view Castle Rock. We would be right over at spawn, and that's where we're gonna head to. We're definitely gonna need more rockets. And yes, I do still play on this world, just not as much since starting this new Let's Play series. But usually this is where you would spawn in at. And then this is world spawn. This building right here houses the infinite item storage system, and 119 is the first time I ever built this farm. This is the original 16 portal gold farm. Oh yeah. This is our iron farm, which is right behind our gold. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Like I tell people whenever I live stream, you know, I want my world to feel like home to people. You know, if it doesn't feel like home, like, oh man, look, remember the memories back over here. Remember when we were, you know, deciding how we were going to build this. You know, I don't want it in my world. I want it to literally feel like home. So, since we don't have any gunpowder, well, we do have rockets. Yay! So, yeah, infinite item storage system. Y'all know what that is, right? It's when you have a shulker loader down at your very bottom. So this is a shulker loader, this whole entire piece right here. It gets constantly fed empty shulker boxes, and then it gets fed items right here into the actual, into this actual shulker. Now let's go up to the brains of it all. Now the item storage for this whole entire world is just right here. That's the entire storage system itself. You don't have to build like these big, huge, massive storage rooms to have storage. Now, as you can see, there's mine carts with chests. They're all full. How many is here? We have about 2 to 3 double chests of the mine carts with chests. How do you filter stuff out? With a regular item filter. You know, I know it's misspelled, but this was like earlier days. So that's how you actually sort the items out from these minecarts with chests. Now, these are your items that you pick and choose from to actually pull from the system itself. So all these items are in this one convenient system. Very, very crazy. And then at top, you have a shulker unloader, because here everything's done by shulkers. But I love this place. Now, you were asking about Froglight Farm. Let me take you to my Froglight Farm. This is something that, I designed. I knew we needed frog lights and we wanted the frog lights, so we'll go right over here. Hold on real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, it's completely safe over here because we have turrets throughout this area. And the turrets is just snowmen that can throw snowballs at the bad guys. So let's go into my nether. Now, Froglight Farm is like a very, very simple farm that you can make up. You don't really need that much redstone knowledge. If you can make an item sorter, you can literally make a Froglight Farm. So let's go over to mine, and we will actually, let's go to the AFK platform. Here we'll crouch, and sooner or later we will see the magma cubes spawning in there. Huh. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So what they do is they jump around, and as you saw, they fall through a hole in the center. That hole in the center leads all the way down into their kill chamber. So here's the actual kill chamber. As you can see, we have a couple frogs in here. We don't have every color because this was made when we had that bug where frogs would just despawn. That's when this was actually made. So if y'all remember when that was done, y'all been playing Minecraft for a while now. So as you can see, they die and then the frogs eat them, dropping their frog lights. And this is the whole entire system that picks up the frog lights and delivers them. Just like I said, we got item sorters. And the good thing about creating a Froglight Farm is it also does a gunpowder farm. So you do get tons and tons and tons of items from them. So that's like one of the best farms that you can do. Now, another thing that I guess I'm also known from doing is I like to challenge myself. I would like to ask, how do all these other content creators do these big, huge, massive projects? It must take a long time, right? So we will come over here. And this is one of my biggest projects to date. So just bear with me. It's going to take a little bit for it to load up. Now, y'all know what a mega build is, right? Y'all know what a mega build is. This is what I've officially dubbed as an Omega build. Omega. Not mega, but Omega. Yay, we spawned in. Okay. So welcome to what I call the maze. This is Minecraft's largest maze being built in survival hard mode, not hardcore, but hard mode. I have played hardcore in the past, but I don't really care for it. You know, you spend all your time and energy building stuff, and then if you die, you lose it. You know, that's not for me. You know, if that's for you, awesome. I'm proud. You know, but this is where we're at on this project. You know, I think I showed this about at least once every couple streams. I showed this off once. So this farm, well, it's not even a farm, but the maze, it's over 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks. I started for Guinness Book of World Records. We're still working on it. Just to get it to this size has taken since about 2 weeks before 9/23/2023. So that's how long we've been actually working on that maze project. Let's go and swap on back. That was a good stretch. Good stretch. All right, we'll go on and get back into this one. So that was my and still working on let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish up this section, and then I am going to be heading out with my girlfriend. So let's get this going. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that little quick tour. Oh, nope. See, now I wonder why it's not connecting here. Strange. Well, at least it will cut down on the lag over here. You know, without as many of these minecarts with hoppers, I think that will do better. Okay. Like I said, we're going to actually have to move all these over by one. Let's see. Now, hopefully this doesn't screw it all up. Nope. All right, we're in business, y'all. We're in business. Yay, we got those in. Good job, FX. Good job. All right. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 6. So we need 6 of them. 4, 5, 6. Okay. We will do that. Now, we won't get these all going at the same time because we do need to at least put in the moss on this episode. And then in the very next episode, what we'll do is we will get these guys brooding up. Here, let's just go and make it complete chaos, shall we? See, one of the very easiest farms to actually make. Oops. Perfect. All right, let's drop down our sniffer eggs. Let me see what time it is. Okay. So, yes, I am going to have to be going here soon. But here we go. We have our sniffers. We got them down. So I just want to say I really do appreciate you. What's up, Joey Rube? I really do appreciate y'all coming out. All right, so let's go on. Let's see who's all here. If you're in the lobby, if you're watching this as of right now, go and drop a hi down in chat. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick out one name that will be added to this world. No, nobody? Nobody? Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to go through let's see. We'll go with Vibes So Comic. All right, sorry about that. So like I said, we will do this. Where are you? Oops. There we go. Vibes Omnic. Oh man, we're gonna need some more. There you go. So those are the people that have been really chatting it up. I really appreciate the community that we're growing here. And actually my girlfriend says that I have a couple more minutes. We're gonna go see her sister tonight. Yeah, I know our bed's that way, but there could also be some bad guys out there. I don't really want to come across any bad guys because I'm a good guy. We'll just go on and sleep right there. Okay. Good. See. All right. So those eggs should have had their first night. I think, what is it, like 2 nights for Sniffer egg? So we really need to get like at least a fencing area put in. Oh, come on now. No. So we will have to make sure that these are still rolling from time to time. Let's see. All right, we got 11. For a second there, I thought one was already out. Let's see. We'll just take it down like this. We should have more than enough time to do this. All right. There we go. Stamp. We'll put these right there. Fill up that hole. There we go. There we go. Now this is just, you know, temporary. Just trying to fix it to where they will stay in here while we build their actual home. All right. We don't have any gates. So do we have... Oops. We'll use this one. Let's see. We'll do something like that so we can also fly underneath there like that. Oh Lord, that cow got in there. Of course he got in there, FX. Okay, let's see. We will put that up there. Well, I guess we know that the minecarts are working. Look at that. We actually got some items. So that's always a good sign. Which farm is this one? Oh, God. That's the cactus farm. Okay. Because the cactus farm, I would say, could be about the same height as this farm. but this way, you know, it's pretty close to it. All right, let's go on and drop off some of this stuff. All right, let's go and pick up all this stuff. You know, and this is definitely like one of those things that you need to do to have a successful forever world. You know, that's why I do the infinite item storage system versus, like, you know, your typical storage system. And that doesn't mean that we still don't have like a storage system. Like on my other forever world, we have a bulk storage system. We don't have just like a regular one. We do have infinite item storage system, but we utilize a bulk system. So if you're needing like 10 shulkers of stone, it's there. You know, we're talking about like massive amounts of items. Okay. So right now I'm just coming back through here, kind of scoping some of this stuff out. You know, no rhyme or reason, but, you know, just to make it look a little bit better. Now we know that our collection's over here, so we're going to want these guys over here, but it doesn't mean that we still can't build them like, you know, some sort of facility out here. Okay, so that's all of our dirt. Here we go. I guess we will get started on this build. So, I'm sorry, I really did think that I was going to close out the stream a little bit a while ago. Let's see. There we go, and then we will craft some more of these. There goes that. Okay, let's see. We will. There goes that. Wait. No, we actually missed them hatching. Oh man, I thought I heard something. I am so sorry. We were getting ready for that build and we totally missed watching them. Oh man, I'm sorry, dudes. So we're gonna need some names for these sniffers, you know. If y'all got a cool name, you know, drop them down below. We'll take a look at it and I'll decide, you know, what we want to do. And just think, if it's just one of y'all, you know, as long as it's a decent name, then yeah, Your name's already chosen. Okay. I know you're cute. Don't. I wonder what all we. Well, we don't really need to feed them anything. Here. Okay. And this is just gonna be, your simple basic overhang. Let's see. There we go. So that way they can get out from underneath the bad weather. Let's see. We will put that up there. There goes that. Oh yeah, buddy. You're actually, I think until these guys are grown, should we take out these? Because I think whenever they're fully grown, they're 2 block wide. So they still should be able to crawl back into here. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Yeah, look at that. We're already dropping stuff into it. But that's good that it works that well. We'll do something like that. What in the world? Okay. Let me see. We will, because once we actually get like the pitcher pod flowers and all that, we'll be able to do a little bit more, but we will let's get rid of all this tall grass. Okay, I know it's very basic for right now, but that's kind of what I wanted to do, just for right now while these guys are still growing up. I don't have anything to feed them, so they will definitely have to grow up naturally. Let's see. Let's go on and chunk this stuff into here. We'll take that out, put that right there. Okay, let's bring back the dark oak. Okay. All right, we're getting down to where we want to be. Okay, so let's see. How do we want to start this? All right, let's see. We'll get torches out. Okay. Okay. I can dig that. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, how are y'all doing, bud? All right. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, one, two. Let's get us a bucket. Right. We can have our own afternoon snack because we are so awesome. Bucket. Because that's where we're going to be planting the pitcher pods. So whenever we feel like we need more, we can go down there, harvest. If we need to, we can expand a little bit further back. We'll leave a couple chests and stuff over there. Okay, there goes that. We'll use one of these. Some of those. So, like I said, vibes, congratulations. I selected your name out of the chatters. So if you want to get your names on this world, I would start chatting. Yeah, I do think once we're able to start like breeding these guys, we'll probably spin the pen over, like right over here, a barn back over here, which we're going to be designing probably next episode. And you know, just get it really just looking very nice. You know, the main thing is stepping out of our comfort zone and just building stuff, learning how to get better. The Yes, we do. I was wondering if we had any more of those left out. Okay. like that. Let's see. We will place one over there, one over there. We can get rid of this light. Okay. Now, I'm thinking we're going to put a couple chests over here. And maybe some on the other side. You know what, but instead of chests, let's use barrels. We'll do something like that, yeah. Now, I don't know how long it takes for these guys to grow up, so hopefully they grow up pretty soon, pretty quick like. We will do something like that. Now, I think that we should, actually, let's go on and take out this. Boom, boom. Let's see what we can put over there. We could put in a nice bookshelf. Well, not a bookshelf, but, you know, like a normal shelf that you would be working on. Ooh. So let's see, I think we're gonna get some like pottery and stuff. Let's see what all kind of goodies we have. I don't think we probably don't have that many pottery shards. I think we might have like one, maybe two. Yeah, there goes that one, which we can't even grab. None over there. So let's look at doing this. Okay. There we go. Yay, now we can pick up the pottery shards. So, I guess all that we have is one pottery shard. Okay, well, I thought I had more. Let's see. Now, we're still learning how to do some of these other craftables. Or do I need... How do I do the pottery shard? Huh. We'll look it up later. Let's see. Okay. So we'll just put the pottery shard over here. Let's grab this. And then we will grab another one. And we'll come over here and we'll grab this. Where are you? There we go. Right there. All right, let's go decorate a little bit more. You know what? Let's see if we've gotten any slimes. Nope. Not yet. There we go. Yay, we're sleeping. All right. They don't look any bigger. I figured these would have already been, you know, fully grown. Oh, what was I thinking? Here, let's go on and just drop that stuff in. Now, one of these days, we'll be able to figure out how to use those pottery shards. I mean, I don't even think in my other Forever world we ever mess with the shards. I said sharded. Okay, there we go. So hopefully all y'all are doing well. As I run into the wall, you know, don't pay attention to that. Oh, move the mouse too much. All right, now we're back. Yay. Okay, let's go on and put that up, and then we'll put that up. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna have one out here. Gonna be walking up. I mean, the obvious place is right there. I thought you could do that. Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. I mean, it's just really your basic farming layer. You know, it doesn't have to be anything like too special. We basically know that from over there, they're going to be walking around. Um, they're also going to be walking through here. Probably back to that road. Then we will have a little farmhouse back here. Start mining all this stuff out. Okay. That looks like a pretty decent area. If we bring it down here, because we're going to be fixing the terrain around here. I'd say we take it right here. Okay, that will work. There you go. So I do need to go on and empty my inventory. Let's see, we'll chunk this stuff in here. Do we have any more chests? Yes, we do. And so, like I've been saying, I would strongly urge, if you're thinking about creating a forever world, collect everything. Collect everything that you break or whatnot. You know, you're gonna need plenty of resources, even if it's something that you don't think you're gonna need, like an iron sword or a shovel. You can always smelt those down for more resources. So there is a reason behind the madness. Okay, so we're getting this all nice and broken down. Let's I mean, ultimately, only you can determine when you have enough materials. But for me, it's like, I don't know, you can never go without too many materials. You know, especially if you're doing massive builds, you know, you're gonna need dirt, you're gonna need wool to build up your frames and stuff. Your more solid scaffolding, you know, all that's very important. Okay, so I honestly think for this episode, so that way I can do some research on these sniffers to see how long it does take for them to grow up. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call this live stream good. If you want your name put in the world, comment down below. It can be as simple as hey, hi, whatever. Towards the end of the streams, we are just scrolling through, finding people's names and putting them on some mannequins down here. So we're going to give out our special shout outs to those that have made it. You know, if you're in the chat, hey, lucky you. And there you go. Those are the ones that have been claimed so far. And without any further ado, I'll see you.